Hey y'all, Sarazanmai man. Today I'm going to be reading the first episode of Sarazanmai. And I gotta say, this anime was like, what the fuck status, but in a good way. Because I like how it starts out with just random things occurring. And I like how it connects these three characters in regards to, it's with our main character Kazuki, who pretty much is a kind of like a cross-dresser, who pretty much takes photos of himself, but then he accidentally took photos of himself in front of this guy called Kuji, who was jacking a car. And I liked all these elements, how they intertwine, because they accidentally destroy this Kappa monument that unleashes this Kappa called Keppe, who's kind of like the king. And then it leads into hilarious situations, because you have the two characters all of a sudden start acting like Kappas, and then it escalates towards when they talk to this weird-ass Kappa called Keppe, turns these two guys, and then eventually this other guy called Enta into Kappas because they call him a frog, and then it leads to some weird ass shit when they take on this box creature who's taking these boxes from people, which pretty much just desires from them. And I was like, yo, like there was some mind-blowing stuff in this episode, I gotta say. And I also like how during this episode he had some cool plot twists too, like there was this idol here introduced in the episode that's famous. You don't actually get to see her because when you do see the idol again, it's not the real idol, but it's just the main character, Kazuki, dressed up as an idol because he wants to feel a connection to that person. And I was like, yo, that was some crazy shit. So I liked it because it had action. The action was all animated. And I feel like it has a unique story because if they deal with these things called Kappa zombies, which pretty much take the desires of people, it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to escalate. Because near the end, you have these two cops that shoot this guy, but not with the regular gun, but with something that's like Shirodama extraction. So I like how it set itself up for some cool confrontations later on from the looks of it, because those two cops at the end look like antagonists. So from a story standpoint, it was what the fuck status, but in a good way. I'm honestly curious to see more. The characters, they were relatively interesting. At the very least, Kazuki with him cross-dressing and Kuji stacking shit for the most part. Makes me interested enough to see how it's gonna go. And then when Enta's like, he accepts Kazuki the way he is because they're friends. That was pretty sweet. So kind of like the characters too. Our animation were on point. Opening and ending theme were pretty good this episode too, I gotta say. Opening was super well animated, and the ending theme like filmed real locations but with characters drawn, which was pretty nice. And taking all these factors into consideration, I'm gonna rate this a what the fuck out of 10. Or more like an 8.5 out of 10 because I was entertained. Honestly, at times I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but I got enough laughs that I recommend any of y'all who want to see a comedy to check it out, or to see an anime that has some man service to check it out. Personally, I like it for the comedy, and I feel like it's gonna be super interesting going off of this episode. So anyways, guys and gals, these are my thoughts on this show's first episode. Comment out your thoughts in the comment section below. Rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you subscribe for more, because I'm definitely pumped up for more. Bye bye.